well, she could do here, but she got a job with the 4th Air Force, and on Montgomery Street there, and that's when they would keep track of everybody's. The IBM, they had big signs up, think, think, think. That was the IBM logo in those days. But they were using cards, you know, cards like about so big, you know, punch holes in them. Yep. And that's how they recorded all this information that they wanted to have.
You know, can we take a minute and tell me all about your wife, please?
My wife?
If you can.
I get emotional.
Oh, sorry.
But she was the most beautiful thing I ever known in my life. But she was a lovely person. I don't know. And the kids, everybody adored her. Well, she loved the Navy. She loved the Navy life. She got along. Everybody loved her. Every place went, you know. Tall and slender. She'd be dressed like a knockout all the time. She was a model. She modeled for Livingston Brothers in San Francisco when they were still there. Excuse me. But she loved to travel. We did a lot of traveling. After I got out of the Navy, went to every place. China. Before China was popular, we went over there. The only decent hotel was not the Peking Hotel, but anyway, the one, New Oriental. But now, of course, they got nothing but fancy hotels over there. They have been for a long time.
Yeah, name a couple more vacation spots if you can think of them.
Well, of course, we went down to Puerto Vallarta. We had a what do you call it, rental, timeshare. We go down there maybe once a year or something like that, and to Puerto Vallarta. Then also we would go to the other place a little bit north of Puerto Vallarta. That's a well-known resort area. We've got pictures of the kids being down there, and then we went to Acapulco. One time, Helen and I took a cruise down to Acapulco, and we got in a car and drove up to the silver mines called Taxco, T-A-X-C, Taxco. That's the main silver mine. I don't know why I'm so interested in that. It's about halfway to Mexico City. But we just got a cab one day, we went up there and checked it out, came back.
Sounds wonderful.
A little different perspective of what Mexicans are like, yeah.
Did she have any hobbies, or did she have any cars that she liked, or anything special you remember about her?
No, I didn't. As I say, for a while there, I was a pistol shooter.
Yeah.
But that kind of, when the war started, then I had to get rid of my gun. You know, I couldn't be carrying around with me and everything like that. So what else did I do? I enjoyed investing for many years. I studied the stock market very intently. I was modestly successful. And,
tell us about that real briefly. I know you don't want to brag, but it sounds like fun. And what did you learn from that? Obviously, I'll just say it here on the film. You're a Democrat.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you're an investor, you probably believe in the free enterprise system too. So, how do you feel about America and free? Tell us how you feel.
Well,
about
anyway, as it turned out, the thing that Clinton, he what was it, NAFTA, North American Free Trade, something like that, and of course, it made it easy for big U.S. corporations to go overseas and seek their cheap prices, labor, and everything like that. And that had the net effect. It expanded their role in the world, and they got to be very important. But then, of course, it hurt a lot of people too who had jobs with these companies that went overseas, and that. I think it's I think the wheel's kind of turning back again. I think that although the laws have never been written much for the general public, mostly it benefits the big companies, and they'll probably always be like that. But yeah, so Clinton got a lot of heat for that. As popular as it was, and as popular as it was in many other ways, he got quite a bit of heat on that issue. Yeah, yeah.
Sure, sure.
Uh-huh.
Well, we might want to kind of start to wrap up here. Let's wrap it up with, and we may come back and get another story. But well, how do you feel about America, patriotism, democracy, the whole world political situation? Maybe that'd be one way to wrap it
Oh
up.
gosh,
Thanks,
boy,
Merle.
that's really a subject, isn't it? Of course, it's hard to say. I watch the news as much probably as anybody, and I listen to these heavy thinkers, every day. Real great political speakers, and they're not just the Democratic side too. I listen to Fox as much as anybody else. All my family listen to Fox, and I usually go to MSNBC because I think that the girls are prettier on one side of the reporters, but they both cover the news very well, and I'll tell you what, I think that for all that static that they give Obama, I think he's probably the best president we've had for ages, since Clinton at least, that's for sure. And he's done just about everything good for the country that he could possibly do. He hasn't had much cooperation from Congress. He has zero cooperation.
Well,
So
that's
then he went ahead and started doing things on his own. And I give him credit, high credit for that. It may not be legal, but he's getting results. And the latest thing is Iran thing now. It looks like this might be a winner. They're acting now like it is, but he still has to have the Congress got to do
They just
something.
announced the tentative agreement on the atomic weapons development. So yeah, hopefully that'll work out.
Yeah, with Iran, yeah.
Well, as you're saying about the Congress, it's pretty hard to criticize the president when the Congress is so chaotic.
Yeah.
To complain about not being able to deal with such a chaotic body right now doesn't seem like much of a complaint.
I just hope we can get another progressive person in there like that. If it's Hillary, hey, I'm branded. Okay, I'll say it. I like Hillary.
Oh,
But
wonderful.
who knows? She's not even a candidate yet, but she was acting like one maybe. But
Well, she's got plenty of White House time, that's for sure.
Oh,
Within
yeah,
their 8
yeah.
years. And well, thank you, Merle.
my family,
Denise-
I'm the black sheep of the family, by the way.
Oh.
My son and my son-in-law.
You're the black sheep of this neighborhood too.
Yeah, probably.
Denise, you want to say anything, and we'll just we'll
no.
maybe get ready.
Yeah.
For
I
You
think you
guys
did
are
really well.
wonderful in leading me, because it's hard, and I notice my memory is getting lousy. And recall on certain things.
That's too much to remember.
Oh, you know what? We have a luncheon appointment in 15 minutes.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
We
we're
just
trying
lock
to-
this place up.
That was so sick.
You just lock up all your valuable equipment here.
Yeah.
And we'll hot-foot it over there.
Okay.
Okay, and wrap. Okay.
Okay. And then I'll let Sammy out. He can roam the house.
Yeah,
Gotta
let's
guard
let the
your stuff.
puppy
Now,
out.
how does he go to the bathroom?
Little sweetie.
I take him out I take him out quite often. In
Oh,
fact, I'll
okay.
take him out right now in the yard and let him pee.
Okay.
I took
Do
him
you want
out
to turn
this
this out,
morning.
Don?
After he eats in the morning, then he can go ahead and have a pee him. And
One thing we need
I
to do
saw
is
him do that
do
this morning.
thing.
So
Oh, he's good.
he's